Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So today we just got a big 1.3.5 release. Now, it didn't look like a lot on paper, but there are actually a lot of new things here, tons of quality of life stuff, a new battle pass with some new mechanics, new loot crate also comes with some new mechanics, and if it works the way that I think it works, I think it's going to make a lot of people happy. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Also, a bunch of other changes, so let's jump right in. The first thing that they added was something that was requested by a lot of people, which is the ability to delete characters. So when the game first launched, essentially you can only have one character. People complained about that because they couldn't play with their friends, they were getting locked out and you couldn't leave servers. So they added the ability to add 10 new characters, but they forgot to add the ability to delete. So now, months later, we finally have it. I'll walk you through how to do it. So essentially you'll go into your things here, and then you're going to click on character management, and then from here you can see I've already tested one, but essentially you'll choose the one you want to delete, hit F, I want to delete it. It'll give you the information about the deletion, and now 5 days later this character will free up a slot and will be deleted. So anytime during that, if you accidentally deleted your character, you can hold down this F and it will restore it. So that's essentially the deletion of characters. The next thing that we'll talk about, let's hop into the game here, is the new battle pass. So they changed the way the battle pass mechanics work, and it's a good thing and it's also a bad thing. And I'll basically go over all of that. So now if you go into the new battle pass, and just a heads up, we are giving away battle passes right now in the Discord. You don't have to subscribe to the channel or like or comment, although those things do help me with the algorithm. But essentially you just need to go into the description below, join the Discord. In there you'll have a giveaways page, and then you can win things like the battle pass, meta passes. I'm giving away a glass pack right now, the speedy car wings we're giving away, so lots of giveaways. But back to the battle pass. So in the battle pass here you can see I've already done 15 levels, and it's pretty cool. It's got this awesome mountain view, this new outfit, and this is all on the premium side. So you can see those are like the big things. On the regular side, you've got like basic outfits. I think the furniture in this is real nice. If you go into the advanced purchase, it'll show you everything that comes with it. This little cutie cub, mountain view, the frame. So if I go here and purchase it, you'll see this is what I'm basically giving out. You get these vouchers, which bring the total to 0. So I'm going to go ahead and buy that. And then boom, I now have the battle pass. Oh, and there, that's what I wanted. That's what I wanted to go with my panda outfit. So going back. So in the battle pass, the new thing that they changed is you now share the experience between characters. So that is a good thing and it is a bad thing. Before, you would basically get all of this if you played an alt. So anytime you unlock this on a character, you would essentially get this. So these are going to be claimed for everybody. Now the downside is, say I claim this 1,000 star crom here. So I just got 1,000 star crom. Now if I were to switch characters, this character is also going to allow me to build towards it, but you can only claim the top level or the free rewards on the main character. So you can see this is now taken. So before, you were able to use this to basically get a bunch of extra star crom and extra items for your alts. That's no longer going to be possible. So good that we all get to build towards it. So if you're building, you know, if you have multiple characters, you're going to be able to hit that end level a lot faster. But essentially you're going to be able to build, but you will not be able to claim on all the different characters. So that is one of the downsides. So the next thing they added was the ability to repair your vehicles remotely. So you can get to this in your cradle if you go into memetics. And then I think it's on the last page here. Yep, under it is modifications 2. you're going to see this new vehicle repair electric drills. So once you make the electric drill, essentially you'll be able to go out, and while you're riding around town, if you destroy your vehicle or whatever, you now have the ability to press H. I'm not sure if this has to be on my bar. I'm going to take it off my bar just to test. So you have the ability to press H. Nope, you have to have it equipped. So we're going to go ahead and equip that again. So we'll go ahead and press H, and now the vehicle is repaired. So that is another awesome quality of life thing, because if you're anything like me and you press R or G, I usually have all of these vehicles completely destroyed because I always forget to go back and fix them. So now with this, I'm going to have the ability to repair them. So this is a real nice quality of life feature that they've given us. So next up, they gave us some new loot options. So here, as you get close, you'll see I now have the ability, if I hold down F to view the details, it shows me everything in there. So if I only want to claim like a certain item, I can do that. Or I can just go ahead and press F like normal, and it will automatically pick everything up. I don't know why we needed that, but I wonder if it has anything to do with making these storage crates a little bit easier. The next thing that they added is a claim all. So here, if you see, I hit G and it's automatically going to claim all the stuff. So if you go through and you queue up a bunch of stuff, you'll be able to just walk over and hit claim all instead of having to click into it. So I thought that was pretty nice. Another cool feature that they added was the ability for recents. So while you're building, if you're using particular items over and over, it will now show up in the recents. And not only that, it's going to show up in the recents based on the different categories. So here, if we're in our building menu and we hit right click, you'll see I now have a recent section for structures. You have a recent section for facilities, furniture, prints, and this resets anytime you are to log out. So if I go through here and we're just gonna build one of these here. And then now if I go into my recents, I'll see I now have that there. And again, it works the same way with pretty much everything. So I was building these lights down here. Now if I go in the recents for furniture, I'm gonna have that there. So I thought that was another good quality of life for people that are building. Next up, we have radius on different items. So it's now gonna show you the radius. So you see that blue outline? That's showing me how far these are going to work when I place them down. And you'll see everything has a different section. So this is the gravitation. It's got a little circle. So anytime something comes in there, it's going to catch it. Same thing, flames, a little bit smaller. This one is a straight line. So those have been added to the game. And then, of course, I think it was an update. We already had that with some of the other stuff. So if we go like in here, you can see for like the fridges, they also have it. So I guess this is for the cold whenever you're setting it up next to your deviations. That's basically how far the effects are going to work. Another great quality of life, if you go into the fridge, you can now see this lasts 20 days. So they increase the time duration of stuff times 20. So now you can cook stuff. You don't have to actually leave it on here. A lot of people were like, they were making stuff and then they would just leave it on here so that the timer didn't start. But now you can actually take an item and you can place it in the fridge. So I just made some French fries, put the French fries in the fridge. Boom. Where are all my fries? All right, so here we go. Goes from 24 hours to 20 days. Another cool thing that they added that I don't think I saw in the patch notes, I'll show you. Let me murder this crocodile here. Boom. So here we have the crocodile. Now watch this. When I snap, boom. Not only do I see the crocodile, which is great. I've killed so many bunnies and then never found them again to loot. but it also now shows resource nodes. So you'll be able to snap and get all of your resource nodes as well as all of your animals. So I thought that was another great quality of life thing. Next up, we have some new Wish Machine banners. So if we go in here to the Wish Machine banner, we now have the Raining Cash. So if we click on here, you can see that this is going to give us the Raining Cash, as well as some other stuff. And then we have the boots. So these are the cowboy boots, and they come with the set of the Savior, which is the PvP stuff. And I don't think I have these, so definitely want to get those. And then finally, the last one that we're getting here. Ooh, another Jaws. So this is pretty cool. Here we get the Jaws, Hammerhead Shark. So all of the Unstable Bomber stuff. So you're going to want to make sure that you knock out all three of those. Again, I always suggest that you spend the 30K to knock out all of these, because not only are you getting like 2 guaranteed versions of the weapon, but you're also getting a bunch of other patterns. Same thing with these. You get all of the different items here. Plus you're going to get 2 of whatever the main banner is. So that helps you like level things up really fast. Now, the final thing that I want to talk about is loot crates. And I know a lot of people don't like the loot crates. They think it's way too much money, predatory and stuff like that. But they added a new blurb in there, and I've been trying to reach out to Star Studios to get some feedback on this. Unfortunately, I can't test this until tomorrow because the new loot crate is not out yet, and it does come with it, and those are some pretty cool stuff. But what it says is this loot crate introduces a new token called the Lightforge gem with specific guaranteed rules. So every 20 openings guarantees you at least one of these Lightforge gems. You can also buy the Lightforge gems with the other system that they have. So let's go over here to these Lightforge redemption things can be used to buy them. I'm not sure the cost yet because it isn't in the game, but you do see that we have this new Lightforge gem, and it says used to obtain rare collection items from the Lightforge loot crate obtained by purchasing and opening. It says there's no limit to the number of Lightforge gems that can be drawn. You can also spend Lightforge relics to redeem Lightforge gems at the shop, which we just talked about. But essentially, if this is how I think it is, every 20 spins, you're going to be able to get a gem and basically choose whatever you want out of the system. So for me, like say I want this Heartwave Odyssey, it's only going to cost 20 spins. If they have a new car in the skin in the thing, and that's what I want, just 20 spins. I'm not going to have to worry about spending $600 or $300 or whatever it is. I'm only going to have to do 20, and the first 10 are half off, the next 10 are full price. But I think it ends up being, if we look at top up, it's like $2,400, so you're going to end up spending probably about 30-40 bucks to get whatever you want from the loot crate. So if that is the case, then I think that a lot of people are going to be happy with the loot crates, because they're not going to feel like, oh, I just spent $500 and I, was short of getting this awesome car, which we're giving away. Make sure you join the Discord. But I think that is going to make a lot of people happy. I know for me personally, if I have the ability to know that after 20 pulls, I can get whatever I wanted, whatever the main prize is from the loot crate, I'm probably going to be more apt to spend money and do the loot crate and join in to that whole gambling thing. So that's it. Those are all of the cool things that I was able to find in this new 1.3.5 patch. Like I said, a lot of quality of life stuff, a lot of things that I thought were awesome. Having the ability to delete characters for me is pretty good because I had them all filled up, so I'm happy with that. The Battle Pass is pretty cool because this matches my gear. I'm not very happy that we're not going to get to share the top rewards, but it is cool that if you're playing multiple characters that you're at least all leveling towards that 50. But let me know what you guys think of the update in the comments, what you think of the loot crate. Do you think I read it right, or are we going to jump in tomorrow and be disappointed? But as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.